I'm James from Inkish TV. We are reporting from Labelexpo Americas 2024, and we're with Martin Automatic. Gavin Rittmeyer, thank you very much for your time. Very keen to hear about this very exciting project between Martin, ETI Converting, and Lemu Group. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about Martin's role? What is the technology that you're providing in this extensive printing line?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for asking, James. So we're on display here with a tandem pair of what we call a Martin MBS butt splicers. Right behind me, you'll see a machine that's installed at a right angle to the process line. We're demonstrating there a very short footprint in the running direction for installing one of these machines. But ultimately, we're unwinding two webs nonstop into the Cohesio laminator line. One machine is unwinding the face stock, the other machine is unwinding the pre-coated, pre-siliconized liner.
How did this collaboration start? Whose idea was it? How did the conversations begin?
Yeah, there are a lot of different conversations, a lot of different moving parts. It all kind of came together at one time. The machine directly behind me has been sold as part of the Lemu Group, GTU Unwind with their automated packaging system. We were trying to feed that web directly from our stand into their stand. Through a lot of different interesting logistics, ETI came into the picture, and we suggested, well, hey, we would be willing to unwind a tandem pair of webs into the Cohesio line, and wouldn't that be fantastic if we could make labels and then have ETI feed those that web into the Lemu line, and the rest is history. It kind of started taking on with not only Martin, but of course Lemu and ETI, and Maxime Bazelon got involved with ETI and contacted Channel Resources here in Marathon City, Wisconsin in the US, and we're actually producing a live job for them. So not only do we have a live demonstration going during the entire show, but it is actually a production job.
That's brilliant. So this is the labels that are being printed are going to be shipped to a customer, so it's not waste at a show. It's a real life job.
Exactly, and that fits with all of our philosophies, right? We're all about automating the process, which is increasing productivity, uptime, and decreasing waste. Channeled Resources, Cindy White, has always been a big champion of reducing material going to landfill. So this live demonstration, which is also a live production job, fits that philosophy of reducing landfill waste and taking care on the environment and showing the industry how it's done. Right here at a trade show. We are in production at a trade show, and really, James, that's as big a story as anything else.
Yeah, that's really fantastic. It's a great idea. And of course, this is all a relatively new project, but I understand there have already been installations, so there's real world kind of customer uses of all these different technologies being brought together in one line.
Yep.
What are the advantages, do you think, that particularly it would bring a label converter who installs all of this equipment?
Yeah, that's true. So Martin Automatic, Lemu, and ETI have worked together on projects. So you're absolutely correct. What we're doing here is being done, in the real world. The difference here is that you see this line here at Labelexpo. There's no one end user customer who's purchased this particular line. One of the Martin butt splicers and the Lemu Group equipment does go to a common customer here in the United States. The ETI line is going to ship to a customer, I believe, in Europe. I'm not certain of that, but it's going to a separate customer. But the thing that we're showing here is that level of cooperation that can take place when three companies with a common cause. We have similar views on equipment design, similar views on how to treat customers in this industry, and we keep that as the focus to benefit the end user, to allow those end users to have equipment that's somewhat tailored to their needs, and yet have three OEMs that will work very, very closely together. So for the customers, they're going to get that very, very close integration, whether they buy all the kit on one contract or whether they come to three different companies and figure out how to purchase that equipment on their own.
Automation is obviously a kind of a really key trend in the industry. Lots of people talk about the challenges of recruiting and training operators. Is that one of the kind of key focuses for Martin Automatic, is to make things as easy as possible for the converter who's using your equipment?
Yeah, that's a great point, James. So when you automate the web and it's a non-stop web going into the process, you free up the operator from having to worry about the unwind stand, and allows them to repurpose much of their time to focus on the printing press or the laminator, whatever the process line is. They focus all of their energy and time and attention on that line to make the line produce at a higher quality. Why? because they've already taken care of the unwind. They prepare the splice in advance, and then the machine will automatically splice and join the web together automatically, giving the warning signal to the process so the operator at the right time can come back when it's convenient for him to load the next row, prepare the splice, and keep moving on. So we really help that operator repurpose much of his time to focus on the really important bits, which is producing high quality print or high quality laminates and web.
Perfect. Well, Gavin, thank you so much for your time, and we hope you have a great rest of the show. Thanks for talking to English TV.
Great.
Thanks,
James.